What are the goals for you personally in spring as far as what you want to improve?
Continue to build off what we did in the bowl game.
No specific goals?
No specific goals, just to help the team win and build off what we did in the bowl game.
What are those things you did well in the bowl game?
I thought we offensively together we were in sync and we did some great things in the bowl game. We run, pass, balance, so we build off what we did in the bowl game.
How much more passing have y'all worked on the spring than in the past, Justin? A lot more?
I mean, we've always had passes in. Yeah. We just continue to build on those things. You know, you're going into your third spring. It's kind of, you just, you know, basically doing the same, you're passing concepts, but now we're able to add different things off those concepts. So.
How much more experience do you feel since this is your third spring? How different is it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're taking, this is my first spring where I've taken the first team reps. So you take all the first team reps, and then the first spring I've done that, and it's more confident, I guess. And I guess the guys are familiar with hearing one voice. So it's been exciting spring so far.
How much are you starting to feel that rapport with guys like Malachi and you've thrown to him?
Yeah, it's been that way since we came out of high school. Me and Malachi have always got that rapport. So not only him, I think DJ's having a great spring. Our backs are doing a hell of a job of catching the ball. The line's doing a great job of pass protecting well, and me and Cam are continuing to gel. He's already now going in the third spring. He's familiar with what I like to do. So.
What about with the early enrollees? I guess that's a little bit more of a long-term process.
Yeah, they're studs. They're two. Specifically talking about Stefan and D. Anderson. They're two big guys, phenomenal talent, unbelievable. They're hard workers, and they're not your typical average freshmen. So.
It's hard to throw the ball. How hard has it been, I guess, the transition to touch passes that sometimes got away from the eyes?
Yeah, well, Coach Craig came in, our new receivers coach, and obviously me and him had a bond. He recruited me to Auburn, so he played quarterback at Auburn. It's been a tremendous help with some of the different drills that he was able to help me with. He was a similar player, and I don't think it's necessarily throwing the ball hard. I don't try to throw the ball hard to him. God just blessed me with an unbelievable gift. So, and obviously with that gift comes, you know, when you need to take some off of it, understand the guy's wide open, and stuff like that. So the drills that he has us doing, and he's, you know, gave Cam to help me. I mean, they helped tremendous. So it's been better.
Brandon, how much did that sports hernia bother you?
That's not anything that's bothering me now. I'm just looking forward ahead to this upcoming season.
You feel 100% after the surgery?
I'm 100%.
Is there a comfort level in kind of with the playbook and in the offense and kind of in year three?
Again, it's the third spring, man. You know, Cam got a familiarity with what I like to run. Our receivers know kind of, you know, when they get hear the formation and stuff, they kind of know what plays to kind of put those in. So they've done a great job this spring. And again, Cam has done a great job of, you know, implementing what he wanted to do. And like I said, again, we're just taking our strides from what we did in the bowl game.
What has Danny brought to the quarterback room? I mean, he's been here for a year.
Right. Danny is, you know, obviously he started some games in the Big Ten, correct? And I think he's an unbelievable person. Great teammate. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Really hard worker. You know, he's a redshirt junior, so actually he'd be a senior if he never redshirted last year. So he's able to help me from a standpoint. He's played, actually started more games than me, I'm assuming, and. You know, like I said again, he's just a great guy to have in the quarterback room, and he's a leadership, and he's, you know, his veteran presence, and then it's just, you know, you come to work, and we just get along so well, and then just push one another. So.
What about his skill? Does he remind you of anybody?
I don't know. I've never, since I've been here, I don't know who I'm going to tell you he reminds me of. I mean, he's an accurate thrower. Again, he's a hard worker. A great person. Somebody who I really like, and to me he's a role model. Yeah, so he's a great guy.
When you sat down last year, took a feel, how did you assess yourself as far as the year?
Right. It was just a year that you know, obviously it had its ups and downs, and you know, for anything, you know, we started off hot, and then, you know, obviously we took that slid. So I guess, for me, anything I learned is, you know, next to that, hopefully that won't ever happen again. But if in case it does happen, when we lose a game next year, knock on wood, or anything like that happens, I know how to handle it. I know how to approach our guys with, hey, we need to get back on the right page, or this and that. So that's what I've taken from it.
How much of the offensive line injuries affect chemistry, and obviously with you.
Right. Well, you know, I mean, as an offensive line, you want to have the same five guys, or you know, they want to gel together and work together. And right now, I think it's a good thing and a bad thing that Posey's out, you know, for the spring, because it gives Andy Dodd, Will Clapp, and all these guys that did a hell of a job of stepping in, making the calls, you know, at the line of scrimmage and doing great things. So it gives them a chance to learn in the spring, play together. So therefore, you know, injuries are part of the game. If somebody get injured next season, the next guy's up. So, you know, that's part of it. You know, like when my man JD went out, you know, we had a true freshman step in. So it's part of the game, and, you know, around the country, we play the most true freshmen, so it's part of the game.
Going back to the bowl game,
right.
Was there kind of more of a comfort level having Cam on the sideline?
There's a lot of comfort. I mean, from communication to getting to hear his voice. I think you will see this upcoming season with him on the sideline that our offense will soar and be where we want it to be. Just because his voice and him being down there and him able to communicate with the quarterbacks, okay, it's paramount and it's very important. You know, it's very important, especially when his years of experience and he understands he played quarterback, okay. So whenever something's not going right or I need to communicate with something with him, the headsets may be down or anything. It's just important that he's down there. So.
Can you see some of the changes that Coach Miles talked about coming to the offense? Have they materialized yet? Or?
Right. No, I don't think we need to make any changes on our offense. I think we just need to execute what's being called, and a lot of times that's not happening, and a lot of that's on me. Again, we had all that happen in a bowl game where we took the right direction with Cam on the sideline, and I know something may happen to Cam where he couldn't be on the sideline one game. Who knows? You know, he went through what he went through last year, but we just got to be on the right page, and that's on me, communicating everything, and what's called, we got to execute. And a lot of stuff is great calls, we just got to execute.